Hey everybody, it's Allison, the Holistic Homesteader. I have a Dollar General haul for you guys. So I'm still building upon that last video that was all those snacks. I had said in that video, I was so surprised how many snacks the Dollar General has that were cheaper than even the Dollar Tree, and a great variety of things too. With a ton of name brands, and all of these things were $1. Everything in that last video, everything in this video, and then everything in that next video were all $1. Some things I took my kids and my husband into the store with me, and I said in that last video, we were like, you know, we were dead set on what our mission was. Everybody knew their mission, and the mission was $1 items. So we headed to that snack aisle, and some of these things are items that they picked out and I really don't endorse because of, you know, I like to keep things organic and non-GMO and like free of gross artificial stuff. My kids and my husband, they're a lot more lenient. Like I've said in every other video that I've done, we try to follow that 80-20 rule. 80% of the time we eat really well. 20% of the time we allow, you know, the not so great stuff. So a lot of these things are not so great, but I'm going to point out what you guys should look for in terms of the not so great so that you guys can, you know, make up your own mind if it's something that you want to kind of limit in your diet or in your kids or grandkids or whatever. So first item up is two items. It's the same, but they're different flavors. These are two things that I would never drink, never. And I would never buy. Brian bought these though, because he's a lot more lenient than I am in terms of what he eats. And he's a grown-up. He can make his own mind up. He liked the idea of these. He liked the idea of a flavored water when he's in the truck, drinking water when you work 14 hours a day, drinking water all day. Sometimes, you know, gets boring. I hate to say that, but it's true. And sometimes you just need like a little bit of flavor. And rather than drink soda, which I'm here for too, you know, he's choosing these drink pouches. And knowing Brian, he probably won't even use a whole pouch. I don't even think that you need to use a whole pouch. And my kids, they would never use a whole pouch. They sprinkle in enough, shake it up, see if they taste the flavor or not, and then they'll reserve the rest for like another time. But these are 0 sugar, and same thing with the 0 sugar. I understand if you have a medical condition that you have to limit your sugar intake, but for all of us, we don't have that. And so for that reason, I definitely would not have bought it even with the 0 sugar, because that probably means that there is some kind of sugar in here that is not that great. Yeah, aspartame. So there you got it. Anyway, you can make popsicles out of these too. I know that, you know, summer is coming up. I have molds. They make 4 popsicles at a time. These would be great to make those. You're going to go to the store and you're going to buy a pack of popsicles anyway. Why not buy a couple of these mixes and make your own popsicles? You could do the same thing, just make a pitcher of this or a bottle of this even, and pour it into your molds and make homemade popsicles. I think that'd be a great option to use with these too. Something else that was very concerning, and now I'm kind of regretting that I ever even let Brian put these in the basket, is this. It says bioengineered. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these. I've given some good reasons to potentially use these. I guess it falls within that 20% window I always talk about, but I won't be using these personally. Anyway, so all right, moving forward, I'll show you those items that were in the cover photo. I was very excited about these. I love TGI Fridays products. Like they make the potato skins and the cheese sticks and stuff that you can bake or air fry yourself. And yeah, these are their potato skins. These are chips. These are the cheddar and bacon flavor. This is a big old bag of chips. This is 3.25 ounce. It says that there are 3.5 servings per container, 150 calories per serving. There are 260 milligram of sodium, so that's less sodium than some of those other products from the other video. 1 gram of protein, less than 1 gram of sugar. And this is best by date of October 30th of 23. So TGI Fridays, potato skins. They also have a ton of ingredients. When you don't have to be a scientist when it comes to ingredients. When you pick up a product and you see that it has that many ingredients in this bag, that's a red flag. When you pick up a bag of, when you pick up a product and the ingredients, there's only 2, that's a green flag. So that's just a helpful little tip. Again, this falls in that 20% window, I guess, of a delicious little snack. And I think too, the serving size, I think that's pretty reasonable. You know, I feel like 150 calories for a third of that bag basically it's not a lot of chips, but it's just enough to, you know, have a little nibble. And I think that as consumers, I think that as a whole, we overeat and we kind of let ourselves get away with overeating because, you know, food is a reward to a lot of people. And I mean, goodness, it tastes so good. Like, absolutely. So we have to learn how to kind of control ourselves, have some self-control. I'll show these real quick because I just held them up. These are pistachios. This is the wonderful brand No Shells. It says roasted and salted. They make these in other flavors and they make them unsalted. This is 120 calories, 0.75 ounce, and you would eat this entire bag. It's, like I said, 120 calories, 105 milligram of sodium, 2 grams of total sugars, 5 grams of protein. And that's another thing too, people as a whole do not eat nearly enough protein. So that's a good little pick-me-up. I will say this is like, oh, it says non-GMO. That's awesome. This is definitely a green flag product. It seems like every haul I do from the Dollar General, I might have 1 item out of the 8 or whatever that is like a green flag item. All the rest are like, proceed with caution. This also says gluten-free if you have a gluten intolerance. By date of February 6th of 2024. I will say these are like, that's how many are in here. All the rest of this is air. That's how many. I could literally open that up and dump them all in my mouth and eat those in 1 bite. So you do not get very much. This, in terms of product weight, this is a good value. This maybe not so much, but I like that this is, you know, non-GMO, very little ingredients, has a good amount of protein. It's not a great amount of protein, but it's a good amount of protein. So next up we have these Locker Classic Hazelnut Crispy Wafers. They are non-GMO. The weight is 1.59 ounce, and it says this is a #1 snack in Italy. Best by date of March of 2024. It says no artificial flavors, no added colors, and no preservatives. Woohoo! So this is my second green flag item. Hazelnut is one of those things that, like hazelnut spread, we love it. We love the flavor, but that palm oil that they use in that hazelnut spread usually is not only because it's usually like not great in terms of production, but also because the sourcing of the palm oil itself is highly destructive to the environment. So that's not great. So I just read the ingredients on it. Here they are. And it says it's made with wheat flour, coconut oil, glucose syrup, sugar, hazelnuts, but there's no mention of any kind of palm oil, so that's really good. But it does say that it contains milk, hazelnuts, coconut, wheat, and soy, in case you have any kind of allergy. May contain almonds and peanuts. Keep cool and dry, product of Austria. So, Lauker, hopefully I'm saying that right. Hazelnut wafers. Okay, I have 2 more items. I picked up this big, huge bag of Boom Chicka Pop sweet and salty kettle corn. Again, very little in terms of ingredients. It says popcorn, and it says right here on the ingredients, non-GMO sunflower oil and or non-GMO canola oil, cane sugar, and sea salt. So that is a green flag for those ingredients. Has all of their seals up here. It says that it's vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, 100% whole grain popcorn, kosher, and there's no high fructose corn syrup in this. There are 2 servings per container. Each serving size is about 2 cups. 140 calories per serving, 110 milligram of sodium, 8 milligram of sugar, 1 milligram of protein. And this is the sweet and salty kettle corn flavor, 2.25 ounce package. So it's a big bag. That's a great value for $1. And that's a green flag product. So highly recommend that. I've been doing better this haul than the last one. I had 3 green flag products in this one. Last time I only had 1, so that's pretty good. The last item up here is something that London spotted on the shelf, and she was like, I gotta have it. She never gets to have this. I never buy it. I never buy this. This is kind of like those sun-kissed, which I don't even think I said the brand of those sun-kissed drinks. Yeah, it's not something I would ever pick, but she loves it. So this is Sunny D. She gets this at Grandma's house. Grandma buys it. And this is Tangy Original 100% vitamin C, 60 calories per 8 fluid ounce serving. So it's orange flavored citrus punch with other natural flavors, and it is a 40 fluid ounce. Just pointing out ingredients, tons. So they have them in English and in Spanish, which is great, but tons of ingredients. Shake well before each serving, refrigerate after opening. And the best buy date is July 23rd of 23. So it's a great value though for $1. That's a nice serving of Sunny D. London, she's gonna be in her glory. Real quick before I go, in that last video, I featured that Beauty Counter deodorant that I absolutely love. This time I wanted to show you guys another product because I know that it helps to see the product and to hear about a product rather than just kind of going at it blindly. I'll be honest, I don't recommend every single thing from Beauty Counter. I don't. But there are specific items that I absolutely love and I buy on repeat all the time. So that deodorant is a definite. Next up is this product right here. This is the Counter Sun Mineral Sunscreen Mist. And this is SPF 30, provides UVA and UVB defense, and it's water resistant up to 80 minutes. It is a 3 fluid ounce container. So I think that to go on an airplane, I think that it has to be under 3 ounces. So I want to say that this works in luggage. I'd have to double check that. I don't fly that much, unfortunately. I know, it's so sad. But I think that that'll work. Anyway, so this is air powered and it's good for the ozone. You can spray it at any angle. It is reef friendly. I use this anytime I need to. I will say, I'll be completely honest, I don't use it a lot. When you go outside, I think that it is vital to not have anything on your face, no hat, no sunglasses. Just go and stand in the sun and let your eyes, you know, open and look around in the sun for a good 30 seconds to a minute and let your brain know, hey, I'm in the sun. I need to go to work to protect my body. That's what your brain is literally going to do. And I try to abide by that method, and I try to do that with my kids. We try to go into the sun and out of the sun, into the shade or into the house on a pretty regular cycle. And I try not to overuse sunscreen. I think that our bodies are meant to darken with the sun as a natural means of protection. I am all about sun safety and making sure you protect yourself from sun cancer. I think the biggest thing is to not get burnt and to use your brain. Let your body adjust. Let your brain do its job in your body, and also use common sense. Go out into the sun for little intervals and then hightail it to the shade, and you know, don't let yourself get burnt. I think that people kind of just go wild. And I used to be one of those people. It was, you know, the first sunny day, I'd be going out in a bikini and I'd end up burnt like a lobster. And I was so stupid because I just lay out there forever and think that, oh, it'll be fine. Nothing will happen. Well, yeah, it always happens. So here is the actual bottle of sunscreen. So I use this on the entire family. And it's a product that I definitely recommend. They also, this is the mist. This I use for convenience. You don't get as much in terms of price point because they do have a lotion sunscreen. But in terms of convenience, I can line my kids up outside and psh, 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 you know, like I am spray painting something, and then they just rub it in themselves and go on about their merry way. And it's just super, super convenient rather than taking lotion and having to lotion everywhere. I'll pay you for the convenience sometime. All right, everybody, I hope you have enjoyed this Dollar General haul. I have one more haul to come from this shopping trip. I didn't go to the Dollar General 3 separate times. I went one time and I got enough for 3 hauls. So I have 1 haul left, and I have 1 more beauty counter product to feature for you guys. So we'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell if you want to be notified that I've posted. Otherwise, just keep checking back. Bye.